downtown Seattle. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taken in the end zone, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
Gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Wilson. Got an open man. It's Ruggs.
Wilson's pass.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively,
that's a gain of 4.
Got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. He's got a man. It's Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. That ball complete to Isabella. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing again here, Wilson. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 33. A gain there of 21 yards. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Throw left side, complete to Isabella.
Wilson's pass.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Isabella.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team. Because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it. And occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers. Now you go over the top, take it deep, and you get some of those big shots downfield.
First and 10.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on first and 10. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4. Decided to hit it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
The last run got 6. Now second and 4. Wilson, he's going to keep it. Not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is third down.
3rd and 2.
That is caught at the 7-yard line.
Wilson's pass.
And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
for now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though.
Watch the whip. Well. Hey, zero.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
Brought it back out.
Dropping it off for Barkley. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. It was Isaiah Johnson there to make the stop.
A 3-yard
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson going deep for Diggs. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. After the interception, here's Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And all the way in, touchdown, Henry Ruggs with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Oh, I think the Seahawks got it. They did. It's Seattle football. Well, they just scored. They got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful of not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
We'll see if it's that easy here. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
The score, Seahawks 7. 49ers nothing.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now Wilson. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. This one caught by Isabella. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Seahawks.
Yeah, once more, strong running. Excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. That's one of those touchdown tosses where if it's an inch to the right or left, it's not a touchdown. He had to put it right on the money.
Yeah, and how did he do that? Everything around him, everything swirling, all the coverage downfield. Somehow he spotted the opening and put it right there.
The Seahawks got it. They did. It's Seattle football. Well, there you go.
And Mike.
Every day leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
A first down run with Jacobs going to be well-read defensively as they'll stop him for a loss of a couple.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, Wilson. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. It's a gain of 7, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Barkley. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
That's good. For a
got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
10 at the 41-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll take this one down to about the 40.
The ball carrier.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the
they go play action with Wilson. He'll let this go deep. And this is caught inside the 5. And one. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown,
Henry Ruggs with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Seahawks 21. 49ers nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Returning it, John Ross. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it to 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any point. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. But things don't improve fast then. I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
Myers connects on the PAT. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the route is on here in this first half. And the 49er hands team does its job. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
On the Seahawks.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
These two rivals played 2 of the better games in the NFL a season ago. You remember Week 17, it was Dre Greenlaw stopping Jacob Hollister at the 1 to preserve a 26-21 49er win. And that wound up winning them the NFC West and earning them the #1 seed. A gain of 4 that time as the drive will continue. And now Watson throws another interception. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Watson's pass.
He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends.
Now the Niners get there and bring him down. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
You got motion man right there.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks offense continues to pour it on.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line. So the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds down showing on the clock. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro safety, Minka Fitzpatrick. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, we're a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
36, 36.
A run for Nick Chubb. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
On the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw on second down. Watson completes it to the tight end Kittle. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Complete to George Kittle. A gain of 18 on the play. And the
first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Chubb, the ball carrier.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just put their ears back and get after him now.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the
taken
line.
down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play. And it's third down.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That's Crosby. And there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to fourth down.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag? You just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. It's caught inside the 25. And he is finally out of bounds, but he gets all the way down right around the 20. Back in the first quarter, you said it. They need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
That is caught at the 7. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
That's good.
63 yards receiving for him now. And that last catch good enough for a first down.
6-yard line.
He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And this offense continues to pour it on. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score Seahawks 42, 49ers 3.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. We couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. Throwing again. Wilson. And once more to Ruggs. This time the catch made. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. He's airing it out for Williams. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Williams. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown. grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score Seahawks 49, 49ers 3. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds and maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. Max Crosby able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And that is going to do it. That's for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
49ers 3.
Drop deep, 59, 56 right there.
Throwing on second down. Watson under pressure again. And down he goes again. Gonna need something special here on third and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal?
And it's third down.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down. Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of
no
14.
reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. On 1st and 10, Watson. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And this one incomplete.
Watson's
too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hard. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Watson to throw on third down. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
That's good.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Wilson fighting to stay upright. Flush to his right. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro safety, Mika Fitzpatrick. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This has been frustrating for them to this point. They have not looked the same as they did coming in, riding that impressive 6-game win streak. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. To throw is Watson. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Chubb. It's a gain of 3. First down, San Francisco.
First down, Watson. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. A throw over the middle, taken in. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down.
36-yard line.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 20. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Oh, Wilson going to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. It got his man complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line.
Seahawks.
It's a big play there for Seattle. 46 yards. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And this will be incomplete. A physical play on the football there. It's 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Wilson's pass.
Henry Ruggs, the rookie, his intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Jesse Bates on the coverage.
Line 54. All day, baby. All day. Line 54.
Throwing again here, Wilson. And he comes back with one complete.
That's good.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing.
Again, Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Wilson wants to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Jesse Bates on the coverage.
54, right there.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Wilson
17 seconds now on the clock here.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Myers' kick is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that winds this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control.
Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Quentin Dunbar right there on the coverage. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. One last throw here for Watson. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Incomplete.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off with great anticipation. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final
Charles,
score.
it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Seahawks, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Green Bay Packers.